Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I am back. And I have not one, not two, not three, but five hot leads to share with y'all. And you guys, the leads were really good today. And I've been telling y'all, I've been seeing some really, really awesome leads. And I can't go on and on like I want to. Just know that there are some hot leads and they have your name all over them. And we're going to get right into the details. But first, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, because you already know this is the place to be if you want to hear about the latest remote opportunities and information. And on that note, we are ready to jump in. All right, you guys, jumping on in. Y'all know that I can go on and on about the wonderful world of remote work. And I love talking to y'all about, the different things that I'm seeing. I'm on these job boards all the time. I see, patterns. I see, when companies are doing a lot more hiring, when they're kind of scaling back, when they're ramping up. And I will just say, to be brief, I've been seeing a lot of roles that are going to start in the new year, as well as roles that are going to start this month and next month, where, a lot of people might expect there not to be, a lot of companies doing hiring right now just because we're getting so close to the holidays. That's not the case. I've been seeing more and more companies, and some companies have been standing out, including this one. Now, I literally just talked about this company last week, and you guys know I know about a ton of companies. If you've ever ventured over to my website, there is a very helpful resource with all of the companies that I have talked about, and you may want to check that out. Now, moving along here, because, got to get these leads to you. This company is called Gainwell, and this company specializes in public health and human services. And if you go over to their Glassdoor, you can see that this is a huge company, 10,000 plus employees, and people enjoy them well enough. Now, going back to their website, we can navigate to their careers by just going to the top. You can just select US because that's where we're at. And then from here, you can learn more about them and explore what they have available. I'm going to share one lead right now. So jumping on in, giving you the highlights of the highlights, this is for their call center agent health position. This is in their healthcare department, and you're going to be answering incoming calls promptly and professionally, addressing member inquiries, and make outbound calls as needed. Ability to remain calm and professional in high pressure situations, accurately document all interaction in the system, maintain confidentiality and comply with HIPAA, escalate complex issues to supervisors, and meet or exceed performance metrics. And so to qualify, you just need a high school diploma, 1 year of experience in a call center or customer service role. It doesn't have to be healthcare, so this could be a great way to learn a lot about healthcare. And then you just need to be able to multitask. And we know when we're doing these jobs, there's going to be about 5, 6 different windows you're toggling back and forth between. So you just got to be proficient with a computer and technology. And then it says familiarity with medical terminology and insurance processes is a plus. So if this is something very new to you, like maybe you were working at a shoe store and you're like, well, I've been thinking about healthcare, they would still look at you because this is just nice to have. You don't have to have it. So I think this is a great opportunity with a major company. And if you do too, then I think you should put your best foot forward using the remote resume builder software. Yes, we've got templates, y'all. And it's not just templates. It is a software one-stop shop. So you create your resume, you customize your resume, and you do everything you need to with your resume and your cover letter in the software. And to make it convenient, we have templates for you to choose from. So you can just go in, choose your template, edit it in the wizard, keep what you want to keep, change what you want to change. Boom, you're ready to download. And we've got tons of templates that you can try out for just $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. And the template I recommend recommend for this one would be the healthcare call center resume template. And I would customize it and add my razzle dazzle so that the company knows about me and what I have going on. But this template also helps you know what to tell them so that you would be marketable for a healthcare call center role. And don't forget, we've got cover letters to go with these. So you can pair it with the healthcare call center cover letter template and be on your merry way. So now let's move on to the next company. All right, y'all, I got to pick up the pace because I said I was going to hit the highlights of the highlights and I just love talking about remote work. Okay, so the next company is another one that I'm doubling back on, Mercury Insurance. And I love insurance companies. I love major companies. That's why I love being able to, share these companies with y'all because you can get a lot of helpful information to know if they're for you. When they have nice big glass doors and they're huge companies, it's not hard to find information about them to verify them, which we're always doing. Yes, we are. And so to navigate to their careers, you can just go to the top where it says about, and then under that, working at Mercury, you can just click careers overview and then you can learn more about them. But we're just going to go ahead and hit listings. And from here, you're going to be able to search. And we're going to get into one lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for Mercury Insurance's claims representative position. And this is a remote opportunity that is going to start January 12th, and it's going to consist of 8 weeks of training. And so they tell us, the breakdown of the details, which is helpful. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be responsible for investigating and resolving auto physical damage and property damage claims in a timely and efficient manner while providing exceptional customer service in a team environment. And so you have to be okay with talking on the phone and regularly talking to customers on multiple platforms. That is part of claims. And I will tell y'all, claims is a very great role to get into. There's a lot of room for growth in claims, and they're not looking for anything crazy. At minimum, a high school diploma or GED, and at minimum, you have customer service experience. They say, it's preferred if you have an associate, it's preferred if you've, done something like this. It's preferred if you've worked 6 to 12 months in this type of role. But remember, the minimum is what you have to be considered. The preferred is what gives you a leg up. These are clues as to how to customize. And speaking of customization, the remote resume builder software is your go-to. And if you have worked in claims before, we have an insurance claims template that is perfect for you. If you have never worked in claims before, you could use the customer service 1 or 2 resume template and customize from there. So definitely check out the insurance claims template if you've worked in claims. And even if you haven't, I would look at it to see what are some of the things that you have like transferable skills doing, and that can help you customize for this role as well. So now let's move on to the next company. So jumping on into the next company, this company is called Guardian. And if you're like, that name rings a bell, Delilah, it's probably because you may use them for your dental insurance. So Guardian provides insurance plans and policies, and they specialize in dental. And so you can learn more about them on their website. You can also go over to their Glassdoor, huge company. People really enjoy working here, and a very lovely filled out Glassdoor. So I love that for us. And so to navigate to their careers, you can just hover under About Us at the top and you'll see careers in the drop down menu. You can learn more about them here, and I'm just going to click openings. And so from here, I can see that they have over 100 positions available. I'm going to get into one right now. So jumping on in, this is for their customer care associate 2 position, and they let us know some very helpful details. Okay, we need to know those details. And they let us know that you're going to be motivated and goal-oriented, and you'll thrive in a fast-paced environment. You're patient, empathetic, detail-oriented, and they want you to have a high school diploma. It's nice if you have anything beyond that, but it's not required. Experience in a service-related industry. You need to have a certain internet speed, private and secure workspace free from interruptions, phone skills including familiarity with complex or multiple line phone systems, strong time management and organizational skills, active listening skills, and exceptional interpersonal and rapport building skills. And so you're be working in their customer care department. So anything that has to do with like customer care, and we know that they offer dental benefits, that's what you would be handling. And I think this is a great opportunity with a great company. And if you think so too, then I would put my best foot forward and I would call on that healthcare call center template again. And I would just, customize it for this role. I think that this would be a great template to go with. And you can be on your merry way to remote work land. So now let's move on to the next company. So next up on the list is a company called One America Financial. And I can't say the last time I shared this company. I want to say I've shared them before. Now, this company also has, different insurance products. They have life insurance, employee benefits, long-term care products. So that's what this company specializes in. And if you go over to their Glassdoor, another large company, great ratings, which is awesome to see. And you can check them out on their Glassdoor. Now, going to their website at the top here under About Us, you'll see in that menu where it says Career. So we will select that. And then from here, you can learn more about them. I'm going to click Search right here. And so now you can see that they have 20 opportunities available. I'm going to get into one. So jumping on in, this is for their customer engagement specialist employee benefits position. They let us know that you're going to bring a customer comes first mentality every day. You're going to receive inbound calls to assist their customers with their benefits questions and concerns, assisting them in increasing their financial confidence in their benefit plan. You'll work well within a fast-paced environment, maintain a sense of ownership, and be a self-starter, and create and maintain respectful relationships with peers. So you're going to be helping with the customer service portion of, their benefits products. And so you get really great benefits. And what you'll need is you'll need to be able to work in a fast-paced environment. You need a high-speed internet connection, a high school diploma, experience working in a customer-focused environment. Prior experience working in a high-volume call center environment is preferred. So it's not required, but it would definitely be helpful with the learning curve that might be there. And you have to have technical and analytical skills, possess a desire to work in a team environment, and be a goal-oriented, detail-oriented self-starter. And so the hours are going to be between 8 a.m. through 6 p.m. Eastern. And you would just need to be okay with, your shift falling somewhere within there. So that is the opportunity. And if you're like, okay, this sounds really good, I like it, well, then you would put your best foot forward and you could customize the customer service 1 or 2 resume template, and you could go with the customer service cover letter template and be on your merry way to remote work land. So now let's check out the final hot lead. So jumping on into the final hot lead, this comes from a company called Transcom, and this company has been featured on my channel for years, and they offer a lot of different roles in customer service, sales, tech support, that kind of space. And so if you go over to their Glassdoor, you can see it's a huge company, 10,000 plus employees. They're based out of Sweden, and you can see on their Glassdoor their reviews. Now, if you go to their website, at the top, you'll see where it says careers, and we'll just select that. And then from here, you can just go to openings and see what they have available. I'm going to get into one right now. So jumping on in, this is for their insurance claims customer support advisor position. And I have never shared a claims role from them. I've shared tech support, customer service, but this is the first time I've actually seen a claims position. And I really like this company because they are very beginner friendly. Now, the only catch is you have to live in one of these locations. But if you do, they hook you up with an all-in-one computer, monitor, headset. So they're going to hook you up with the resources to do the job. And then they're going to teach you, they're training you, all of that good stuff. You just got to bring the internet and a can-do attitude. And so they just get into the details here of like what they're looking for. But basically, if you have a high school diploma, if you can pass their background check, and you have a can-do mentality, you want to work, you want to learn how to do the role, then this would be for you. And so you're going to be handling claims. And I told y'all, claims is a very great role to get into. There's a lot of room for growth. Maybe not necessarily at this company, but once you have claims experience under your belt, you can move on to, really well-known, household name companies. So I think this is a great foot in the door opportunity for someone. And if you see what I'm seeing, then I would put my best foot forward. And you already know we've got you covered with the remote resume builder software. So if you've never worked in insurance claims, you could customize the customer service 1 and 2 resume templates for this role. Or if you've done something kind of close to claims, or if you've done claims, you could definitely use our insurance claims resume template and be on your merry way. So those are the hot leads, y'all. Try out the software, just $1 during a 7-day try before you buy trial. Only 37 buckaroos a month to make unlimited resumes and cover letters. Use all the templates you want. It's a one-stop shop. You're gonna love it. Link is in the description box below. Next up on the resources list is Extra Leads Club. All of these leads, plus a lot more that weren't featured in this video, were featured in Extra Leads Club today. If you want us to do the job hunting for you, join Extra Leads Club, and we do the job hunting every single weekday morning. So fresh hot leads are uploaded to the app every single morning, and people have had really great success with finding their remote opportunity via Extra Leads Club. Only 10 bucks a month. Try it out for $1. Link is in the description box. And last but certainly not least is my Amazon storefront. I receive a tiny commission if you purchase anything. We've got computers, we've got walking desk pads, we've got webcams, you name it, Amazon's got it, and they've got the deals. So consider checking out my Amazon storefront for your work from home equipment needs. Consider joining Extra Leads Club if you want us to do the job hunting for you. You got to put your best foot forward, y'all. And consider using the remote resume builder software. We've got templates. So thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.